Hello and welcome to my channel. So today's video, we are going to talk about, I'm going to try a couple new products that I got from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics store. We are going to try the Lip Arousal Lip Plumping Glosses and liquid eyeshadow. So I got a couple shades of this one, and let's see, this is the other color I got. This one right here. So as you can see, they're like two really nude colored natural shades. So I'm going to go with this one just because it's a little bit more cool toned and skin tone. So we are going to try these out because I like having a liquid eyeshadow when I already want to do my foundation first, because that's not normally the routine that I do. I usually start with my eye makeup so that it doesn't fall and under my eyes, and I don't like fallout under my eyes because my skin will usually absorb all the powder, and I don't like that. So sometimes I like having a liquid eyeshadow when I want to feel like doing my foundation first. So we're going to try out this product today, but my skin is still recovering from the laser treatment. I actually had it Thursday, but by Saturday it was like really inflamed, and my skin was so textured. It literally looked like snake skin. It was crazy. It's blistering. I'm going to show you like right now what it looks like without makeup on. So here's an up close, real raw view of the skin lasering treatment and how it kind of like, see how it kind of like scabbed up? There's a little bruise there. It's scabbed up. It ends up looking like acne scars, but like, and then I've covered my neck because it's all over my neck too. And I thought like, this will kind of mask it a little bit. So, yeah, it's really intense. So I just wanted to show you what it kind of looks like without makeup on. Okay, let's move. Feels like with Halloween coming up, this necklace feels like, you know, that Bram Stoker's Dracula where she's like, she's got the white, like, Elizabethan, you know, like, that's what this necklace always reminds me of. Here's what my really cute dress looks like. I love the sleeves. It's a little bit like, the bust is like a little bit too small, I would say, for me, but I love the silhouette. I love the ruffles. The sleeves are so adorable. So I really like it, but I'm going to take it off because I don't want to get foundation on this pretty dress. Like, I covered my neck up too because it's just like really like, I don't know, vampiric looking. I don't know, like they look like little bites all over my neck. And anyway, so I thought what a great time to use and try out these liquid eyeshadows. And I always love stinging type of lip plumping glosses, so I cannot wait to try these. The shades that I got are Fluffer and Versatile. And I'm not sure which color we're going to use yet today. We'll kind of play that along as we go. And the cool thing about that is I have been getting like lip lasering also on my lips. So I like things that are plumping on my lips. Plumping glosses have been probably one of my favorite type of glosses. So I'm really excited to try these out today. So let's get a tiny bit of primer. I'm gonna set it with a little bit of powder because you can do that with liquid eyeshadow to give more of a seamless look. And then this is the blush that I use. I don't even know what color I grabbed. Let's see. Ooh, Angel. I like it because it's It's still nude looking, nude toned, but it still has a bit of a almost a pinky nudie. It's in between pink and nude, so I thought like for sure these would look great with that. Okay, so the shade that I am using today is the it's Nude Honeymoon. Nude Honeymoon. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to use today, and I'm using a Rephr 01. And the great thing about liquid eyeshadows is no fallout, and also they're so blendable. So we're going to just start with doing a little bit of a swipe along the eye, like so, because it's kind of like a one shadow look, right? When you're using a liquid eyeshadow, it's nice to do like a one shadow sort of look. And I'm kind of creating this shape here, and then we're just going to blend it out. And you want it to be like you're fluffing it up over the river and through the hood. So you want to lift the hood visually. I have hooded eyes, so I need to extend that for some lift. But wow, look how matte and seamless that looks already. How long did that take? A few seconds. So you can just blend a little bit higher than you normally would to create a lifted effect. I'm going to put a little bit more on the outside here. Oh, I love this color too. Wow. Goes good with my eye color. And I'm just going to kind of pack that on. And you want to go uncomfortably higher than you would normally want to go with this look. Okay, great. Here's both eyes done. So see how I lifted it higher than the crease, because you can't see that. You want to be, if you go higher than your crease, then it just lifts the eye a little bit more. We're also going to go underneath the eye and just do the same thing. Kind of go all under the lower lash line here. And then you just want to like connect it. And then it's still soft and gives you that depth and warmth. See how easy that was? I love liquid eyeshadow. This color, I love having a nude toned type liquid eyeshadow. Then what you can do is add a little bit of a softer color up here. You know, like a nude tone color up a little bit higher. And then you can top it with something. We're going to top it just if you want to add a little bit more depth. I'm also going to add a little bit of eyeliner too to really intensify the depth. But you can use a topper. I love using toppers on top of liquid eyeshadow because it just gives you that really quick look, but you're still getting a little bit of glam. So I'm going to use the Cold Hard Cash Extreme Frost, and I'm going to use that with a little bit of NYX glitter primer and just add that. And I wanted to explain also today a little bit of why I'm kind of getting back into this brand again. So as promised, I will deliver, so stay tuned for that. I just wanted to show you this real quick so you can rub a little bit off on your fingertip and just right over the top, just right in the center. You can start with the center and see how you feel. Then get a swipe of the product. And that might be too much. We can blend that in. But then it just kind of gives you a little bit more dimension. So then just kind of blend it in with that same brush. And you can blend it like a little bit higher if you want to. But see, then it kind of gives you like, you don't know where it ends, you don't know where it begins. Just kind of draws your eye in a little bit. So easy and quick. So now I'm going to use this liner. It's called Double Life from Urban Decay. And I'm just going to kind of create an outer corner. And just kind of blend that in. You can use your fingertip, you can use a brush. Also getting in the tight line to emphasize your lashes.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me.
So I ended up going with this new liner that I really like from Kosas. And the color name is Depth. It goes a little bit, I noticed it's a little bit darker. It's kind of the same bronzy brown tone, and they're both sort of metallic. But I find this one goes on a little bit sharper and darker, which I like. This one, we could use a little bit closer in here, or I could use something a little bit lighter, but then you just finish with lash. The glue is drying. Now you could do a wing. I don't know what I'll end up wanting to do after this, but like I said, I love that it's just this really, really quick, casual look. And there's, you know, no brown eyeshadow all over my face. So let's try these plumping glosses. Now I decided the best lip liner is a favorite of mine that is also a plumping lip liner. So my lips are gonna be stinging probably like crazy after this, but they will be really plump. So this is before. Okay, now we'll see after. So this is called Puffy Nude. This is from Too Faced. It's a lip injection product. Okay, so I'm gonna go above the line here and create a shadow over my natural line and blend it in, because we're using gloss, so like we don't need like a super harsh line. And then I'm gonna go over my line, blend it in, going before it. I'm not going all the way to the edge. It's a new technique I love. And blending it in to create more of just a shadow. Okay, so already plumping. Okay, here we go. So it smells really good. I love this color. It is so pretty. It's not very strong scented, but it's like nice. It's really one of those old school thick gloss. I'm there. Which I love. I love old school lip gloss. Already with the liner and the voluminous sort of plumping formula, you can already see that my lips look a lot more plumped. But let me feel that sting coming on. It's developing. Okay. It feels really stingy. Okay. Oh, it's saying hi. How are ya? Wow. That's amazing. It feels really, really amazing on. I'm going to go get my dress on that's meant for this. And let's talk, because there's some things I kind of want to say today. So here's my dress. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. I don't know why I picked this dress, but I was just into it. White lately. So this lip color is super stingy. If you like a really plumping gloss that makes your lips feel like you've just had them filled, or you don't want, you don't want to get filler, like you just want them to have that look, this gloss is amazing for that. So I wanted to talk today about why I am supporting Jeffree Star Cosmetics again. My interactions with Jeffree Star and Jeffree Star Cosmetics go back to 2017 when I first met him. Well, actually, I was with my multi-platinum rock star boyfriend at the time, and I emailed Jeffree and offered to give him a private concert with him and his friends of Austin's #1 hit song. And I never heard from him. So then I messaged him and still never heard from him. So it was just kind of sticky. So over the course of the years, I had just already... See, this is why last video I mentioned follow your passions, because I've done that here. And I was just very passionate about the brand. I thought Jeffree was a very intriguing, mysterious human being. And little did I know, I was already processing masculine and feminine energy back then. I've just become more aware of it now. And for a while there, after years, I didn't really think that Jeffree saw me, and noticed me after so many years of supporting the brand. I kind of, stopped being passionate about it because it wasn't exciting for me, And I had also wanted to, start studying astrology and just other things. And so I don't know, I know other things occurred, and I know that there were a lot of other things that he's going through. He's been through a lot in his life, And so I just kind of lost interest. I was turned off, just kind of oh, okay, well, there's no more excitement there. So I got to move on to other exciting things. And so I did that. But throughout the years, previously I had thought, oh, maybe, I'll be part of the brand one day, or, something, we would be friends. I always had this strong feeling of this strong bond with Jeffree, and I couldn't quite figure it out. But I was also going through some dark stuff years ago that I was transmuting in my own life anyways, and it coincided around the same time. Now, astrologically, now it makes sense. But I had always genuinely like loved him so much within my heart, like for reals. And this is just my experience with this situation. Jeffree might have his own, well, he will have his own experience, and I honor both experiences, but people can have, you can see something on the surface and their experience could be completely different than what you're assuming, right? So anyways, I was just, you know, so in love with the product. It was fun for so long, and then it kind of dwindled out for me. And I always was attracted to Jeffree too, and like I know he is gay, and like, or maybe he's bisexual. Like nobody really, like, I don't know. I haven't been following him like crazy or whatever. And so I don't know, you know, like I always just kind of felt like I had a strong tie and a strong bond with him. I always thought we could be a great power couple. And so, over the years, I, you know, always had this fairy tale and this like fantasy idea, right? Well, I worked on myself for a long time spiritually, because I know this is a spiritual connection regardless of what happens in the physical reality. This is a spiritual connection. And it's so crazy because after all this time, like I thought I was completely over it. And then I think I had messaged him like a year ago or like 6 months ago or whatever. And then he made the Scorpio palette after that. And then I was like, maybe he knows I'm into astrology and maybe he's like, you know, kind of giving me props or something. Like, I don't know. But I was like, oh, okay. What's this about? And then nothing ever really came out of that. So, you know, I that was it. And since his store has been back here, he put his store back here, I'm like, you know what? What if everything I was going through was my own experience, and maybe I had it wrong, and maybe he wasn't trying to dismiss me. Maybe he was just going through a lot in his own life, and, you know, I just didn't suit a need at that time in his life, you know? So I kind of got over it. But it was a lot of years, you know, that I felt like I was trying to be connected to him somehow, in not necessarily like the limelight kind of way, but like, I don't know, I just felt this strong spiritual bond with him always. And so, you know, now that the store is back, and now I'm doing his, like, looking at his astrology, and he's got some planets transiting his 7th house next year. But then I looked yesterday, and he's got Venus transiting his natal Venus in a tight conjunction. And so maybe he's revisiting relationships in his life right now. In fact, anybody going through that transit is going to be going through that, regardless of what, if you know their experience or not. So he's going through this right now. The whole collective is going through, we're in between this lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, and like all this past ancient energy that we are transmuting. Some things, some soul ties that you are connected to could come back to finally heal this final energy once and for all, because Pluto's going back into Aquarius soon for the next 20 years. So we've got a little bit of time left to handle and to resolve finally this past energy. So it's like, no wonder these things are coming up. And then like, he's been liking all of my comments on his Instagram page and my Instagram page, and like, I don't know, like I feel like he's trying to connect with me a little bit right now, and I know that it's because of what he's going through, and it might not necessarily be for me personally, but I'm honoring the journey, and I don't know if we will ever connect in the physical reality, but we do in the physical reality in makeup. That's all I know. All I know is in the physical reality, his store is here now, and I saw him at the store, and we were together, and I gave him a hug, and, you know, and this is twice in my life that I met him. Now, I couldn't make it to he came back again to his store and did a music release to release his old music, which goes along again with the timing of things and with these transits right now, which I'm not going to get into super detail yet, but it perfectly aligns with all of that. He's going through his past. He's kind of finalizing it, right? Putting it out there into the world and making a difference through creative art. And so I'm proud of him for that. I hope that, he has a lot of stuff resolved in his life. And I no longer resonate with the negative energy that's associated with anything in the past. I only feel like this love right now, like for him, and whatever happens, because I know it doesn't matter. Like yes, it would be cool, but I'm okay with whatever happens. And I just feel like this is an eternal bond that might not really ever go completely away. So might as well do something that when you care about somebody, I'm doing it differently. Like I have evolved in the way I'm interacting, but I'm trying to keep it just business focused this time. And yeah, so I feel a new sense of excitement again with the brand, and I see the universe working out its way through him, and God's kind of forcing him to look at relationships and things right now. The universe is in his life. I do know that just because I know his astrology, and I've studied his chart a lot, and so I know things are working out in that way. And I just want to help him spiritually. I don't know if he's spiritual or not, but I look forward to the journey, and I still enjoy the makeup a lot, and I'm I've always been using his products. I'm looking forward to the next product that's coming out that I just ordered. Is like the let me look up the name. Let me see if I can show it for you. It's the Lollipop Killer palette and the liquid lipsticks. I ordered that, waiting for that to come in. That will come in probably pretty soon. And so I'm looking forward to that, because it's got like these pinks and mulberries and wines. Like, it's gonna look really pretty for the fall. And Scarlet, because my song Scarlet Sky is coming out soon. I will have a release date. I'm hoping for Halloween, but not sure yet. We've got, I will know by Tuesday. And so, that's interesting. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really pretty fall palette collection, and I'm excited about that. And yeah, so I just hope that you try these. It's so amazing. My lips feel like they look so pretty, and pardon it looks like acne, but it's really just, my skin is going to be more smooth and uplifted, my neck too. So yeah, looking forward to my results and the new products coming in. And so yeah, try these out. They're really great. And the store is in Chatsworth, California, and he's got such a great line of products. So now I can go pick them up whenever I want and go shopping there. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy these products. I wish you the best during this lunar, well, we just got out of the lunar, this solar eclipse coming up. There's a lot of energies that we're transmuting right now, and just go with the flow and realize that everybody has their own experience. And for the people that have, sometimes people suffer behind the scenes and you don't really know. You think that they're strong, you think that, but they might be suffering in some way. So the more that we can show kindness to people, the better it is. Anybody that has a house in the a planet in the 12th house, they're gonna have some type of pain and suffering, and I am included in that. So I can relate to a lot. So I wish you all the best until next video. Love you.